Sweet baby, I met her in the NICU unit at Children's Hospital. Pulmonary respiratory. She's on 13 meds.
Come on. Mommy's right there.
Come on, Scooty.
Look how cute.
Come on. That's how she gets around all through the house on her bottom. She don't want to crawl. There we go.
Since she's been born, she's been in the hospital from October to March every year except this year. I got her on March the 25th and just been working with her, getting up. You know, she's in the same room with me, making sure she gets her meds on time. We don't go out all the time. Sometimes she got a mask on.
What is your hope for her life?
She get to go to cheerleader practice. I want her to be a cheerleader because that means she's standing up. Oh, Tweety Petey.
So first of all, tell me life before kids.
Do I remember that?
Well, we had Brianna, then we moved here to Arkansas. Then we tried for 2 years, couldn't get pregnant, so we decided foster and adoption was always on our hearts. It was always something we wanted to do long term. So then we decided to go ahead and start pursuing that. And we got Isaiah in February and found out we were pregnant in March. So Isaiah's our middle child, and I know middle children struggle anyway, and I didn't want our family to be the only kid who was adopted was our middle child. I didn't want to give him anything to back up an identity crisis. So I was like, hey, let's adopt again, why not? Like, let's even our numbers out, so we were looking for a little girl. And I worked in a residential facility for 4 years, and we had kids coming in whose parents' rights were terminated, and you know, just seeing that, I was like, they need someone there to champion for them. And so since that's kind of my background and what I was used to, when we started talking about adoption, I was like, we really need to adopt a special needs kid because there's so few people out there who can. And so we checked the Heart Gallery, and there was no one that was just like, yes, this is it. So I looked at the sibling page and I was like, I shouldn't do this, but I did. I didn't even tell him that I'd seen the picture and liked it because I was like, there's no way he will go for 5 kids. Like we talked about one, there's no way 2 more would have, I didn't think he would go for it. And about 2 days later, he showed me the picture of them, and I was like, okay, let's do it. And he's like, wait, you don't want to think about this? I was like, well, I've been thinking about it for a few days.
When we first got her, she was on oxygen pretty much all the time. I think she was on 12 medications? Mm-hmm. She was on 12 medications.
And honestly, they didn't know if she would make it.
Her foster mom did wonders with her, the beginning stages of life, of protecting her and doing the treatments and that she needed to do and everything. But when we first got her, she wasn't walking, and we got rid of the walker and she started walking on her own.
'Cause I just need a helping hand. It's gonna help me stand.
And so it was a huge thing. It was, we take walking for granted every day, but with this little girl, it was huge. And so from that day on, she's been conquering goals left and right.
When you're secure and you're comfortable around whoever, around your family, your friends, you're able to let go. You're able to release that guard a little bit. And so I think all of them have moved in and gotten comfortable and know that this is forever. They're able not to have to carry the weight of where am I going to be or what is going to happen, and they're able just to be kids.
That's when they're able to start cognitively and physically being able to play catch up. Not saying that we're perfect by any means. We have our ups and downs like everybody. I yell at the kids, she yells at the kids, it happens, it's life.
Yes, have they brought stress? Absolutely. Is the journey hard? Absolutely. There's ups and downs with every foster adoption. There's going to be highs and lows, but the joy that they bring to our lives is immeasurable.
Yes, baby.
Knowing that she has that safe place to thrive, it's worth it.